everybody, welcome to FiberFun with Olivia. My name is Olivia. I am a crocheter, I am a knitter, and I like to geek out and nerd out on anything fiber related. I hope you do too. I am going to get started with my yarn inventory process. That was one of my goals for this year, and the reason why is because this year, 2023, I want to be very intentional about stash busting. I know you guys have seen me say this in the past few videos, and I really want to stash bust. And we're on our way, right? We're doing the make along. If you're not a part of it, what are you waiting for? Make sure you check out my Happy New Year video. I will link it in the description down below so that you can go check out all of the details about that make along. But coming back to the yarn inventory, I have a lot of yarn. And I love it that way. I like having it on display in my home. I do have a small home. I live in the San Francisco Bay Area and I live in a townhome, and I feel very blessed to have that home. I used to have the yarn in plastic bins in the garage, and the reason for that is because we moved back from Florida a few years back and we had a bigger house over there, so we've kind of had to condense. Having said that, I finally got to bring them up into my living room. I have loved having my yarn here in the living room where I can just go and look for some yarn and say, okay, I'm gonna start making that one. And I love it, but the yarn gets all messed up and then I forget what I have and I keep on looking at new yarn and I'll buy new yarn. Now the buying, even though I'm kind of like, you know, holding myself in check, I'm still purchasing yarn. That's not gonna stop. I love to do that. I love yarn, but I do want to be intentional about using it. So because of that, I decided to do an inventory process, and it's gonna be in separate parts because if I film it and put it all together, it's gonna be a few hours long. So today is just gonna be reviewing my 5-weight and 6-weight yarns. Just a small little area in my bookcase. I do have a little helper towards the end, my daughter, who helped me, so I'm very grateful because my knees were starting to hurt, y'all. I'm old, I can't do hours at a time. So, and that's okay. That's another reason for doing it in separate parts so that the videos aren't too long, and you know, I can only take so much per day. So, all right, let's jump in and I hope you enjoy. Okay, let's get this started. This is where I have my yarn, you guys. Well, this is one of the locations anyway. We're not gonna look at that corner and then I show you. Let's get a closer look up if this ring light allows. You can kind of see. I tried to have my yarn sorted by weight. That's like the bulky area. This is like, well, this was supposed to be worsted, but because it's smaller, I put the DK weight in there, and then worsted weight is in here. And then I have a hot mess underneath with lots of projects, whips, yarn, and whatnot. So this is my goal. This is one of them anyway. This is my first yarn inventory organization goal. Let's do this. Tools needed for today: baskets to sort, a magnifying glass because I'm blind. I have my glasses on, but we'll see. You guys, just looking at this, whew, okay. She spends another 5 minutes staring at it, developing the courage to jump in. All right, let's do this. Okay, so I am a very logical person and I like to start in order. So I was gonna start with the top and move down, but I'm thinking I'm gonna start grabbing what's closest to me and just start that way. So let's do this. The first thing that I see is Premier Puzzle in the color Solitaire. This is a bulky weight yarn. And I must have already started to do something with this. Loops and Threads Yarn Eco Brights. Limited time only. This is in the color green. And it is a bulky weight yarn, number 5. And it's 100% recycled polyester. I remember really loving this pink. I don't know if that light is too bright. Let me bring it down a little bit. I have 3 of those. Make that 4. So I go through these periods where I think, why don't I get enough yarn to make a project? And so then I go to the other extreme, and I think that's the other extreme, having 4 of those. I don't know, maybe it won't be extreme. Maybe I will end up using it for something good. But anyway, that's why I have 4. Premier Bloom Chunky Self-Striping Floral Print. This is a bulky 5, and it is in the color Cactus Bloom. I totally remember loving this when I saw it online. So it looks like I have 2 of these. I thought I had more. Yeah, so this is bulky as well. Oh my gosh, I was just talking about this with Lisa from, wait, is it Lisa? From Crochet HD. She had some knit picks that she found, and I mentioned to her in the comments, I said, I still have some of that too, so here it is. This is Knit Pick Swish Bulky in the color Dough. This is so squishy, you guys. Oh, yeah, very squishy. I think it's getting blown out a little bit by the light because it's looking brighter in the camera. Maybe if I pull back, you can see the actual color. These are called Bamboo Bloom by Universal Yarn in the shades Violet Hues. This is Violet Hues. And this one is in the shade Silver Tones. I thought that these were both so pretty. And they're, if I remember correctly, I think I got these off the Premier Yarns website. I can't remember, you guys. Maybe not. But they're really pretty. What's the makeup? 48% rayon from bamboo, 44% wool, and 8% acrylic. And this is a bulky 5-weight yarn as well. 1 of each of those. Oh my god, this is so soft, you guys. I think I got this because my daughter was with me and she liked it. She likes fluffy yarn, so she chose it. This is from Woolfolk. It's called Flet Bulky. It's really soft. Again, I think it's blowing it out, but yeah, it's like a taupe, like a grayish taupe. It's really pretty. It's soft. All of these Woolfolk yarns, this is the, not this one, but it's by Woolfolk Yarns. When I made the Narrows Cal, it was by Woolfolk Yarn, and it's so soft. My local yarn shop carries it, and so I have 1 of these. This one I ordered from Lion Brand, Cotton Blend number 5. I thought it was so pretty, and I just, once I sat down to start looking for patterns, I just could not find a pattern. It's a bulky 5. It is 55% cotton, 45% acrylic, and it's so pretty. I feel like I need to change. The lighting is off, you guys, because the sun's coming from over there, and then I have the light, but I hope it shows well. And it's just me looking in the viewfinder, which reminds me I should be looking that way, but I'm looking at the viewfinder to make sure that the yarn is showing. This is super soft too. I thought I had more of these. Maybe we'll find them, but this is bulky 5 as well. This is leftover from, I know I made my daughter a fluffy yarn and she loved it, but then I got it, oh, for the Christmas cowl that I made. I used it as the, you know, fluff. So this is Go Fur Faux, F-A-U-X, by Lion Brand Yarns. I'm not going to be listing these in the description box, you guys. I just want to show them to you and kind of like help myself take inventory. This one is Misty Alpaca. I think I got this in a thrift shop, if I'm not mistaken. It's in the color Macbeth. And it's 100% actually baby alpaca. It's gorgeous. Gorgeous. Oh, look at that. Look at that. I need to make something with this. I really do. See, this is why it's good that I'm going over them. Okay, let's take a couple at a time. This is from a, so I have a friend in España, and we used to send each other boxes when I lived in Florida. And we've been chatting, and so we might do it again. But anyways, this is from one of those boxes that she sent me. She always sent me beautiful, beautiful yarn. This is called Australia from Valeria di Roma. It's like a peachy color. Yeah, it says made in Spain. And it is 50% acrylic and 50% wool. It is pretty. So this is chunky. Yeah, these are all chunky. No, so that's a 5-weight yarn. So yeah, these are all 5, the ones that I've been showing you. And this one is by Loops and Threads, Charisma. Some of these I really just need to get rid of because I'm not a big orange person unless it's for Halloween. This is in the color yellow. Yeah, I should probably get rid of this one. But I always think, what if? And then as soon as we get rid of something, that's when we need it, right? These two are also from my friend in España. And this is from Ofil. The name of it is Sport. And it's 100% acrylic. Ofil and Sport. But it's not a sport weight because I looked it up and it said it's a 5 bulky, which... yeah, when you look at it, it definitely, maybe like a heavy worsted, like an Aran. Definitely not a sport weight. I think sport is just what they called it, but it's really pretty. And then this one, I may have used a little bit. I'm not sure. Maybe the tag just fell out, but I love this one. I really need to use this one because it's gorgeous. This is from Mondial, made in Italy, Fiamma. 65% merino, 25% acrylic, and 10% viscose. Here's the tag. Color 979. But it's like a purple and a gray. It's gorgeous. This is from Premier. It's called Color Fusion Chunky. Is this still sold anymore? I don't know. I don't even know, you guys. I feel like I've been so out of the loop buying like indie yarns that I'm so out of the loop with what's going on with Lion Brand and Premier. And so I've been like checking out lately, but you know, I can't remember. Anyway, this is Color Fusion Chunky. It's 100% acrylic and the color is Autumn Sky and I love it. Now, I just said I'm not a big fan of orange, but when it's combined with these colors, it just makes me think of autumn, and I love it. I do like a good, because it looks like a burnt brown orange, and then it like, you know, turns into something else. It's just, it's beautiful. I thought I had more of that. Okay, this one I know is not made anymore. Is anybody old school like me? Who remembers Moda Dea? I used to love Moda Dea. Anything that Moda Dea came out with, it was different, it was cute, it was pretty. And so this was their Tweedledee Shaded Effect yarn. And it is this is the last one I have, in the color Cinnamon Twist. And it is a bulky 5. Look at that yarn. They really, does anybody know what happened to them? I don't know. Maybe it got merged into another line that I happen to love, or maybe they just went away. I don't know, but gorgeous, gorgeous yarn. I made a scarf. Yeah, this was back when I lived in Florida. I made a scarf. It was this beautiful, if I do say so myself, it was a beautiful scarf. I ended up giving it away because I was in Florida and I didn't need it. I was like, I'm used to cold weather, so Florida for me is like, I can't use these scarves. Yeah, I need to make something with this. This one is more of a recent purchase, and by recent I mean within the past year. This is by Lion Brand 2 of Wands. It's called Hue Plus Me Chunky Wool Blend. And it's a 5. 80% acrylic and 20% wool in the color Saffron. Saffron. Oh, it's gorgeous. Gorgeous. See, I have to move back so it doesn't get blown out. That's the true color. Because when I put it right in front, it kind of like makes it blow out. But you do get the idea of the color though. It's beautiful. This does not feel very soft though, so I would use this for a blanket. I would not use it. I mean, it doesn't feel bad, but I want, if it's gonna be here for me, I want it to be extra soft. So it's not bad, it's just not extremely soft, and I'm picky. So I would use this. This feels really nice for a blanket, like it would have some weight to it as well. Okay, I get suckered in with Homespun because of the colors. So here is Homespun by Lion Brand in the color Aubergine. Again, bulky 5-weight. The makes always come out super soft. I haven't made anything with this lately. This one's in the color Fool's Gold. A teal with a green. And then this was a berry color. So this was whatever I last made. This is the color that I used. I can't even remember. I'm gonna have to look it up on Ravelry. I used to put everything on my Ravelry. I don't anymore because I just keep going, and then I forget. But anyways, yeah, I have some Homespun. And wasn't I just saying that I loved Moda Dea? So I still have some Moda Dea Spellbound. Look at this. Oh, this ribbon yarn. I was gonna make a top with this, believe it or not. I'm not sure what possessed me at the time, but it's gorgeous. And I know the right project is gonna come up and I'm gonna use it for that, but I've been saving it. This, I was looking at this the other day. I need to pull it out and make it. I don't even know where the pattern is. The pattern is somewhere because this was a kit. This is by Knit Collage. Let me just get one so I can show you. This is hand spun with love in India. It's called Spun Cloud and the color is Orchid. Oh, I can't even convey to you how squishy this is. Here's the Knit Collage. Knit Collage makes these beautiful yarns that are quite pricey, but I mean, they make beautiful, beautiful yarn and beautiful makes too. I don't know if you follow them on Instagram or on YouTube, but they just have beautiful. So this is part of a kit. I think it was a pillow or something, and I need to make it. And so in the same kit, and a part of the pillow was also this yarn, which is kind of fabric, right? But it's called Wildflower Yarn Sampler Mini Kit in the color Sweet Dreams. And so you are supposed to knit these in with this one. So yeah, maybe I need to come up with a make-along that would force me to make this. And I say force me because I don't need that much forcing, but I just need to be motivated to make it. I keep getting sidetracked. This is another one that my friend from España sent me, Nuevo Polar, Valeria di Roma. Let me show it to you first. It says 86% wool, lana, and 14% polyamide. Hecho en España, made in Spain, so yeah. This is pretty. This is I need to make like another Stashbusting blanket because I need to use these. They're beautiful. This is from Hirschner's. It's part of their holiday pastry puff yarn. I got this a couple of years ago. Look at how pretty this is. Yeah, this was like a modern Christmas. They had different ones, and so I bought multiple sets from their different you know, Christmas yarns, and I used the other ones, but then I left these And ironically, these were kind of my favorite, but it's like a wintry Christmas, right? But I felt like the other ones were a little bit more classic Christmas, so I used them, which is odd because I tend to like the modern Christmas. But I guess I was into classic. Yeah, I've been into classic Christmas lately. Anyway, 70% acrylic, 30% wool. These are a 4-weight. It does not have the color, and I know it was a specific color line because I know it says Holiday Pastry Puff, but yeah, within the Holiday Pastry Puff line, they had different colors, and this was one of them. So let me put this in my number 4 basket. If you've seen my recent videos, you saw that I have a knitting scarf that I'm making with Mandela Tweed Stripes by Lion Brand. This yarn has been discontinued, but these are a couple that I purchased back a couple of years ago. This one is in the shade Wishing Well. It's pretty. And then this one is in the color Dragonfly. This has different shades of blue, and one of those blues even looks like a dark teal, almost a green. It's really pretty. Yeah, these are gorgeous. So yeah, these are discontinued. Maybe I should do a giveaway. We'll see. These are worsted weight too. Ooh, we're reaching the end of that one. Okay, this is by Loops and Threads. It's a bulky weight yarn. Eco Cozy is the name, and the color is Steel Gray. Steel Gray. I have so much bulky that I need to make another lap gown or something. So I have 2 of these. That's the end of that one little cubby area here. This is from Stitches West. Does anybody go to those events? I took a class there and I made this, and I was so proud of myself. I forget who the instructor was, but it was somebody semi-famous in the fiber world, and I have a picture somewhere with her too. But yeah, I was so proud of myself that I was learning color work, and then a few years later I've forgotten again, and I really want to do some color work this year, so we'll see. But I have that as decor, and it was scrunched in between all that yarn. Shall we do that top part, or shall we stop here and do that part another day? We're gonna finish that top shelf that you couldn't quite see in the camera, but there is like a top little cubby area with my extra bulky or super bulky yarns, and I have my helper here. My daughter's helping me, so I can do it here because, oh my god, I'm tired. I have bad knees, you guys. I haven't talked about that, but yeah, I have bad knees. They're doing okay right now, but I do get tired quickly. So all right, so let's get started. Okay, it looks like I have 4 skeins. Is it 4 skeins? Yeah, that's all of the green one. This is Premier Anti-Pilling Everyday Bulky. It's 100% anti-pilling acrylic in the color green, number 6. Weight yarn, so super bulky. I wasn't sure if I would like this. I'm actually making a blanket for my nephew with this. It's a dino blanket, which I really need to finish. But this is like the back, not the backup, but like the rest of the yarn, so I can finish it. And I really like this yarn. If you guys want like a nice acrylic squishy, check this out. It is a 6 weight, so it goes fast. This is really nice. So yeah, this reminds me that I need to finish that dino blanket, but it's great yarn. And this is for the same blanket. I think it's for like a part of like, yeah, it's a part of the dinosaur, but this is in the color caramel. Yeah. So this is a light brown, oops. And I have 2 of those. This is for the person that just handed it to me. Because she likes, so initially I got this yarn, let me tell you what it is. Yarn Lane Chenille Home Slim by Loops and Threads in the color cream. And it's a 6 super bulky weight, 100% polyester. Super squishy. I normally don't like using these yarns, but I got it for the Christmas cowl. And then when I started knitting it up, I didn't like it. And so I took it out and I ended up using that faux fur one by Lion Brand. And so I ended up with this in my stash, but it's not gonna go to waste because I can see my daughter over here. She's super excited about this. I told her I'd make her something with it because this is her jam, you guys. Every time we go to the yarn shop, if it's fluffy and squishy and soft, she is all about that. So, and this is the, this is the part that I ended up taking off of the cowl. Yeah. I keep on telling my daughter, I'm going to show you how to but she's like, no, no, no. She likes to draw. That's her jam. Okay, so this is Lion Brand Woolies Thick and Quick in the color taupe. I love this color. And I made so many things with this when I lived in Florida. Don't ask me why. Maybe because I saw it on sale or I don't know, but I just love the colors. I love the squishiness. I knit myself a poncho when I was pregnant with this girl right here. And I have a picture of me wearing that poncho with my tummy, and it was in a pink color, of course. But yeah, I'm not sure what I was going to use this for, but I have 1 and 3/4 of one. I could tell I used some of this. So yeah. This is from my friend in Spain as well. Look at that purple yumminess. So this is Keter Sport is the name of the yarn, and it is made in Spain, 100%, 85% acrylic, 15% wool, it says in Spanish. But yeah, I have 3 of these, and these are, even though it says sport, I think these are, they feel like worsted weight. Yeah, this is pretty. So I'm gonna put these in that basket. You guys, I love this yarn so much. So much. This is Licorice by Sensations, a rich wool yarn with a variegated twist in the color purple multicolor. And let's see what the makeup, 100% wool. I do have my windows open, so I apologize if there's noise. I live in the San Francisco Bay Area in California, and many of you have been checking in on me, so thank you for because of all the rain we're getting. It's insane. It's insane. We never get this much rain, and although we need the rain, we're just not ready for all this rain all at once. And today it rained again. But it stopped, and even when it was going, I had the windows open because I like the cool fresh air and just to hear the rain. But it stopped, and so there's traffic outside, so you might hear it. So I apologize for that. But yeah, I'm enjoying the nice breeze. So yeah, I have 3 of these. Definitely some blankets coming, you guys. Hello. My name is Olivia, and I am a pink lover. My daughter knows I'm a pink lover. Her jam is not pink, although I just finished a cowl that has some pink, but it's mixed in with some black, and so she said, she claimed it right away. She claimed that's hers. Anyway, let's get back to the yarn. This is Woolies Thick and Quick Stripes. Super bulky, 6 weight in the color Astroland. Yeah, Astroland. 80% acrylic and 20% wool. You guys, look at those colors. I could just sit here and show you the, just all this pink. All this pink. She's sitting there like, and this is why. Different shades of pink. Okay, this is Woolies Thick and Quick in the shade Blossom. It's like a light, cool pink. I love it. This is what I made my poncho in. raspberry. It's in the color raspberry, and I think this is what, yeah, this is the only one that was left from that poncho. I'm telling you, we need a thick, a super bulky blankie. I'm gonna be looking, y'all. I'm gonna be looking. And this last one, it lost its, oh wait, is it here? It's here! It's Katia Azteca in the color, this 50% wool and 50% acrylic. Does it have a color or is it a number? It's a number. It's in the color 7832. You guys know I love my gray and pink combination, so I can't remember if my friend in Spain got this for me or if I ordered it online. I'm pretty sure she got it for me because she knows I love pink. I can't remember what this one is. I want to say it's Malabrigo Rasta, maybe? Yeah, it lost its, and I must have used some of it, and this is what was left. But this one has some pink, purple, blue, black. I mean, yeah. And the pink goes on. This is by Cascade Yarns, Lana Grande, 100% Peruvian Highland wool. And it has a little bit of dark, I don't know if it's like a darker, it's almost like a purple, but I don't know if you can see it on the camera there, but it's quite lovely. This is just one of them.
It's like a magenta color.
Yes, it's a magenta color, you're right. She's really good because she draws, like colors are her jam. I always like, don't I always ask you like, Mama, would this go good with this? And I get her opinion because she's really good at color combinations, and I'm so not. So yeah, this is lovely too. I'm telling you, Blanky, D-Stash Blanky. Oh, there's a little bit more left of the, I forgot what this color was, but it's the Thick and Quick, a plum, cool, gray, purple. A little bit left of that. This one, I want to say it's by Noro. Oh, here's the, yeah, it's here. Yeah, it's by Noro, but I don't remember. Oh, it's called Silk Mountain, I remember. Okay, Silk Mountain. So this is, yeah, by Noro. I love Noros. I haven't bought any Noro lately, but when I was in Florida, I loved using Noro. Silk Garden, Noro Crayon. I mean, I loved it so much. But it wasn't really soft, so I'm curious to try some new lines that they have nowadays to see if it's a little bit softer. This one is not rough, but I haven't figured out what to use it for. So it might be included in a Stashbusting blankie. This one doesn't have its tag anymore. I am almost 100% sure that this came from my friend in Spain as well. I think I used some of them. She sent me like 2 or 3, and if I'm not mistaken, it's 100% wool as well, but it's like a taupe. It's lovely. Oh my gosh, you guys, I have so much yarn! So it's good that I'm doing this because it's reminding me how much I have and what types of projects I need to get started this year. Yes.
Do I need to get another bag?
Yes, please. Okay, here is some more woolies, Thick and Quick. And this is in the color Sky Blue, 80% acrylic, 20% wool. There we go, that's the color. This is a beautiful blue. Okay, this one is Cascade Yarns Lana Grande, another Peruvian wool. Was this from a Yarn Yay box? I think it was. No. I don't know where I got this, but anyways, 100% Peruvian wool in the color Blue Corn. That's gorgeous. Gorgeous. I'm pulling it back in hopes that, so that's kind of like the real color, because when I put it too close to the light, you can see the shading in it, but it makes it look just a little bit lighter, and when I pull it back you can see that it's not too light, it's actually kind of dark. Or this one's full. This one's full. I ran out of, thank you mama. Second. You know what's funny is that I have so much of this Woolies Thick and Quick, and every time I go into the store, I always go to look at it because their colors are just so beautiful, but this is making me see. You have plenty, Olivia. So here's another one. This is in the shade Denim. Denim. This, I don't know what it is, but I'm pretty sure there's wool in here. This was spun by our librarian, and I started a yarn group at my local library, and then I stopped going because for random reasons life got busy and I couldn't go, and they're still meeting. In fact, I'm gonna go again at the end of this month because they're meeting at a time when I can go. And so anyway, one of the first events that we did as a club to kind of inaugurate, you know, the club and the group so people would know that we existed and would come and join us and knit and crochet with us. We did a yarn swap. Everybody brought yarn, and then whoever brought yarn got so many tickets based on the yarn they brought, and then they could get stuff off the table. So this was one of the ones that I picked up, and I still haven't used it, and it's so pretty. I don't know if you can see there's specks of teal, blue. It's really pretty, and I'm pretty sure this was one that the librarian spun. Are we almost done with that top? Oh my gosh, too much yarn. Okay, this one is by Loops and Threads Charisma in the color black. This is a bulky 5-weight, so that's gonna go in the 5-weight basket. Oh my God, talk about an old, I don't think this one is around anymore. This is Red Heart Boutique Sachet. It's a number 6, it's a ribbon yarn. It's in the color Tango. And although I don't typically like novelty yarns, this one suckered me in. Why? You guessed it, the color. The purple and the berry. Yeah. I remember this was all the rage when it came out. It is a lovely ribbon yarn. You know, like I said, I'm not a big fan of the novelty yarns, but this one's both soft and really pretty. So I have to think of something special for this.
I never thought I'd hear you say too much yarn.
Okay, maybe not too much. My daughter just pointed out. I never thought I'd hear you say too much yarn. Okay, maybe I don't have too much yarn. Okay, this one is Peruvian Alpaca, and in the color 226. And I want to say I got this like in a Maxim or some sort of like subscription box. I can't remember which one though. But it's soft. It's soft. I haven't used it because I typically go for like the darker, brighter colors, but this would look lovely in a, I don't know, combined with something else, or just, yeah, it would make a lovely just scarf for winter. It's really soft too. This one is by Loops and Threads. It's another eco cozy in the color Steel Gray. So this one will also go in the number 5-weight box. I love this one. This one, when I saw this, I was like, oh my God, I love it. But I don't know what to make with it. I've had it for a while, and I like go and look for patterns. I'm like, okay, maybe this pattern. And then I'm like, nah. And then I forget about it, and then I go back, and I've done that. It's so soft, you guys, and it's a beautiful yellow. This is in the color yellow. This is also a 5-weight. So this is like the Steel Gray one, but in yellow. And I have 3 of those because I wanted to make sure I had enough for a project. This is Katia Norte, in the color 24. This definitely came from my friend in España. I'm not a big orange lover. I know I keep saying that, but I have to say, if you know, I do like that this is like a burnt. This is perfect for Halloween. I completely forgot I had this. It's probably like in the back and, you know, shoved over there, but it's really nice. So I need to make like, you know what I'm gonna make? I'm gonna make like a beautiful pumpkin for next Halloween. That's what I'm gonna do. It's gorgeous. Let me see. What is Katia Norte made? What's the composition? It's 100% merino superwash. Yeah, I didn't even think this was superwash. So yeah, this. I definitely need to make a pumpkin out of that. Oh, here's another one of that Nuevo Polar. Ooh, yay, I have 2 of them. And last but not least, another one that was hiding in the back for my dino blankie. And that is it for my number 5 weight and 6 weight, so bulky and super bulky stash. Unless I find some more in some of the other cubbies that I'm gonna do in upcoming videos. But yeah, I'm really glad that I went through this because I really need to make a bulky slash super bulky blanket. I'll be looking for patterns. So thank you for joining me today. Let me know what you think. Do you have any of these? Have you tried them? Did you enjoy just watching me go through all of this yarn? It's kind of fun sometimes just to see. And for me, it's like, you know, I'm shopping my own stash. It's like going to a yarn shop and I like everything because I chose it. So thank you so much for joining me today, and stay tuned for the rest of the yarn inventory videos because I still need to go through my 4 weights, 3 weights, 2 weights, 1 weights, yep, and 0 weights because I have them. I have them. Okay, talk to you later. Bye.